Today we're with one of the best priests in the world, Yoshi Dongchen, trying to figure out how to manage our cooldowns for the junkyard dogs deep down in the Mechagon workshop. Bus here, back with another banger. So, there are definitely a few ways to handle these packs, and it depends on a few things like the pull sequence, and if we're pulling gunks with the dogs, or are we pulling 6 dogs at once? Are we pulling gunks with dogs and then doing Cujo and then finishing the remaining 6? Once we know that, we can start to plan our cooldowns. I try to have a general plan of what I need and when. So in this key, starting towards the end of the first boss, I'm cycling through my premonitions in order to get to Solace or Clairvoyance going into this first dog pack. We pull a gunk with this pack, and the best way to ensure no one dies, even if an absorb goes off, is having back-to-back-to-back dispels at your disposal with Clairvoyance or Premonition of Insight. Alright, so on this run, I fell behind on my premonitions and didn't have any available on pull. So I commit to healing the first round of dispels, Formal uses Dwarf, I take my pet out, and I get to work. For the next set, I throw Barrier down to mitigate leap damage and activate Clairvoyance to start chain dispelling. My Solace goes on the last leap, and I just pray that it's enough. It gets a little dicey here and I call for AMZ. But yeah, the way we pulled these this run was kinda cooked. It made the dispels and defensive staggered. I'd prefer for them all to be pulled around the same time. I dispelled Prey last second here on the double stack, and then we're good to go into boss. Fortunately, we pulled a larger, scarier pack of dogs after Cujo, so during the whole boss fight, I'm just cycling through my premonitions to make sure I have Solace or Clairvoyance loaded. As we go into the pull, I have Gert drop an AMZ, and I activate Clairvoyance to start chain dispelling again. After I run out of dispels, I penance the next person that gets hit to activate the Solace, and I just throw a shield on top of that to protect. If this pack lasted another round, I would have Premonition of Insight coming up, and if it lasted another round, I would have Mass Dispel to use as well. The way that we do this with Cujo in between allows us to farm important offensives and defensives back before going into the more dangerous of the two pulls. So now let's see how Yoshi and Rare absolutely dog the hell out of these junkyard dogs. Going into it, they play in a completely different spot and choose to LOS the first gunk explosion. He throws Solace on the mage and heals the first round with the mage using Dwarf and the DK Icebound Fortitude. For the second set of leaps, they cycle through Ice Block, Dispels, and Healing. Feels pretty chill the whole time. Then they LOS again, and for the final round, they want to save as much as they can for what comes next, and here's where things get really interesting. The team stays back and Rare goes in, pops meta, and takes all 6 debuffs at the same time. Now, team charges in, drops Barrier, Darkness, and Yoshi uses Mass Dispel. Easy peasy. The last one, they use AMZ and Clairvoyance to chain Dispel. I'm a bit surprised at saving it until the very end, but that's the entire reason I'm making this video, is to see how top priests use the same toolkit in different ways to ultimately succeed. And I love to see it. It's pretty cool that he used his toolkit in a completely different way than I did, and he was able to make it look like it was nothing, right? And a lot of people struggle with this pack. It is a difficult pack, and we know that we have a lot of different ways to get through it. So if you've been having trouble dealing with these damn dogs, I hope this video helps. If there are other specific encounters you find difficult that you want me to break down, just let me know. I'm down to do anything that will help you guys out. Anyways, yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Come watch me yap and clap on Twitch. Peace.